Welcome to EnVision Center News. Today's episode is all about the new Executive Director of Community Cancer Services, Kailee Stevens. We hope you enjoy. Welcome to EnVision Center News. My name is Sarah Hensel, and I'm the Resource Coordinator for the Community Resource EnVision Center. And today's special guest we have with us is Kailee Stevens. I'm so excited to have you here.
I'm excited to be here.
And so you are the new Executive Director for Community Cancer Services.
I
am. Man, it's going to be so fun today, just kind of getting to know you better and just kind of see the mission of things and what you're going to be doing. So I'm just going to kind of read off of this list of questions for you.
Okay.
And the first thing I like to start out doing is I want the audience to get to know you. So are you originally a North Idaho native, or have you relocated from somewhere else?
Yeah, so I was born and raised here.
What?
Yeah, I grew up. I think I'm a fifth generation.
Get out.
Maybe fifth or sixth generation. I grew up on the Woods V-Bar-X Ranch, and then my dad's family is also from here. So yeah, both sides.
I feel like maybe you're the first person
really
to tell me that.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So what do you love most about this area?
I mean, for me, it's pretty personal. The majority of my family is here, so I get to see my family all the time. My husband and I are super into the outdoorsy type of thing, so
best place ever to do that.
It really is. You really get all the seasons and all the best of each season. So,
it's so true. Yeah, you really couldn't be in a better place for nature.
Yeah.
And how cool to actually be from this area. Do you feel like you ever get like desensitized to the scenery or anything? Or?
Yes. My sister, she went to Texas and lived there for almost a year. And when she came back, she's constantly, which she already just loves the scenery.
Yeah.
So she's constantly talking about how beautiful that is over there and how beautiful the sky is tonight. And I'm like, oh yeah.
You're like the sky.
No, I do love it. I know it's beautiful, but yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm like, I've never seen anything else. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I think that's really cool. Well, that's awesome. So I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about community cancer services and just kind of rehash some of what you guys are about, you know, what your mission is. So can you kind of give us a little bit of insight into community cancer services? Yeah.
So our mission is to ease the burden of those affected by cancer in our community. And really, it's just that. Like anyone in our community, Boundary and Bonner counties that have been affected by cancer, both those with diagnosis and family members, we just want to be their support system in any way that we can.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is super meaningful and very impactful, because I know that we've had some clients that we've kind of collaborated with you guys, and we can just kind of both help them out. But I see what you guys do, and it's much needed.
In
this community for sure. Yeah. So what kind of services does Community Cancer Services provide specifically? Yeah.
So people in this area, it's kind of a rural area. They're having to travel quite a bit for treatment. Some just to Coeur d'Alene, a lot of them to Spokane, some to Seattle, and anywhere that they need to get their treatment. That travel can include up to like 9,600 miles for the duration of their treatment. So we provide gas cards, grocery cards, counseling, just moral support, just a lot of things. Yeah. But our main gas, grocery, and lodging.
Okay. Yeah. That's really good, because then that'll kind of help alleviate all those costs that they're having to go through.
Yeah.
Because usually with your like chemo and all of that, I mean, that's a heavy burden.
Yeah.
To bear. Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So what do you feel makes Community Cancer Services unique as a nonprofit?
So we help anyone with a cancer diagnosis. So anyone in Bonner and Boundary counties can come to us for help. And it's not just the initial diagnosis, it's the duration of their treatment.
Oh, wow.
And then up to 6 months after as well.
Wow. So that's almost kind of like a supportive thing
Exactly.
afterwards.
Exactly.
Wow. That's really good. So it doesn't, they don't have to like qualify income wise or anything like that. It's just kind of anybody.
Yeah. I mean, we do what we can. yeah, really, if you have cancer, we're here to help you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I know that we really love this organization a lot. I'm so glad that you are going to be the new executive director.
Yeah,
I know
me too.
you're gonna just excel in this role,
Thank
and
you.
you're gonna do a great job. So I'm curious. So what exactly made Community Cancer Services stand out to you? Like, why did you want to be a part of this organization?
Yeah, so I've had a lot of training in the oncology field, so the cancer field. I worked at Kootenai Health
Okay.
for a couple years on the oncology floor. And when you're in the hospital, it's not always worst case scenario, but a lot of times it is.
Sure.
So I just wanted to be on the other side of it. I wanted to be there um, helping people through the happy times, the sad times, the good times, the bad times, and everything in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So kind of building that relationship.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here for you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. So I know, being a part of the nonprofit world myself, that you're kind of taking on a large role, and it's going to
Yeah.
have a lot of responsibility, a lot of leadership. And I know that there might be some in our audience that don't know exactly what an ED does. So can you kind of give us a brief overview of what being a new ED is like?
Yeah. I mean, I'm the face and the voice of the organization. I have a strong team of board members behind me, but really when somebody calls Community Cancer Services, I'm the one that's going to answer.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm the one writing our grants, reaching out to a lot of people for donations, and then I'm also the person doing the one-on-one time with our clients.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're going to be on the front lines
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly. Yeah.
Wow, that's really awesome. I think that's going to be super meaningful too, because you're going to be able to kind of take on, what you were seeing in oncology. You're going to be able to be that person's support system
Yeah,
and kind of guide them
exactly.
through.
Yeah.
That's really cool, Kaylee.
Yeah.
I really like that. So, what is kind of a typical day in the life as an executive director like?
I mean, my day-to-day is a lot of client one-on-one time.
Okay.
I also try to make as much time as possible to write grants, but then we're also doing the bookkeeping and the money side of things as well. It's really running the organization.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna kind of go off the cuff here, but what's it like writing grants? Do you feel like you have a knack for that, or is it?
I do.
Yeah.
When I was going to school, I was minoring in communication, so
Nice.
I did a lot of writing, writing grants is a lot of writing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then my mom also writes grants for a living, and she's amazing at it. And
Go
then
mom.
Linus here has been helping me
Yeah.
a lot too. So I definitely have a good support system. And then, yeah, at first I was a little nervous to do it, but I do feel like I kind of got a knack for it.
That's awesome.
I hope.
Yeah, I see Linus write grants. Sometimes I come in and she kind of gives me a brief overview, and I'm like, whoa, this is
Yeah.
like doing a college thesis
Yeah,
or something.
it's a
in
lot for
depth.
sure, but luckily it's something that I've always enjoyed. So yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. So how do you wrap your arms around all the different processes of running a nonprofit? Because you're talking about bookkeeping, finances, client interaction.
Mhm. I mean, really, I think a lot of it has to just do with who I am as a person. When I was interviewing for this position, they kept asking me, how are you with going from thinking about something and writing something straight into helping someone dealing with something emotional.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of bouncing back and forth with it.
Yeah.
But really, I'm pretty good at that. I'm good at staying on topic and going back to what I was thinking about. So yeah, but it's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to almost be like the ultimate multitasker in
yeah.
a way. But when you were kind of talking about, like, client interactions and that emotion, I know for me, even having to talk to clients every day and kind of the situations they're going through, do you find it hard to kind of, I don't know, leave that like at work? Like, does it kind of follow you home a little bit when you talk to
Yes
people?
and no.
Okay.
When I worked at Kootenai Health, absolutely it did. I really struggled with that. But I mean, we have a counselor that's part of
Okay.
our staff there, so she's very helpful.
Awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, I've gotten better over the years just from my past job history. I've learned how to not let it come home with me. But
Sure.
it's
Yeah.
kind of inevitable. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I think you're I can see that you're a really compassionate person, and I know that
Thank
that's
you.
going to be good for you to
Yeah.
be in that role.
Yeah.
So do you have, I know you did mention Linus a little bit. Is she kind of mentoring you, helping you to transition
Oh
into
my
this
gosh,
role?
yes. Yeah, I
She's really
reached
good at
out.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I reached out to Linus, I think my second week on the job. I was like, can we please have a meeting? Yeah, she has been awesome just with helping me line out my next steps. I really want community cancer services to grow and become everything I know it can be. And
Sure.
she's
Yeah.
really showed me exactly how to do that. She's been awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, she is like she's very good at being like that supporting role for
Mm-hmm.
people, and I feel like she definitely has a lot of knowledge
Yeah,
in this
she
area.
does. She does.
Yeah, and I think she's a great mentor.
Yeah.
So I know that the Community Resource and Vision Center has been a close partner with you
Mm-hmm.
guys, and we kind of partner a lot with different nonprofits in the area. And gosh, yeah, your organization has assisted us so many times. I mean, we've had people, they'll call me and they'll be like, this is my cancer diagnosis. I wasn't
Mm-hmm.
expecting it. Where can I go? And we're like, boom,
Yeah.
community
Yeah.
cancer services, and we
Yeah.
always know that you guys will provide like the most meaningful support to
Yeah.
these people. So how would you like our organizations to collaborate and work together to help our community going
Yeah.
forward?
I mean, really just what we're doing now. I know that you guys are putting on the golf fundraiser
Yeah,
in June. So
yeah.
we're a part of that. I think just keeping up with things like that is just going to be great for both of us. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, no, we can't wait just to kind of continue the mission that we
Yeah.
have together.
Yeah.
So what do you feel like you need from the community to be successful?
Lots. I mean, donations always.
Okay.
That's what we run off of. That's how we support, besides grants, that's how we support our clients. Donations and just meeting with other nonprofits in the area too. I mean, I am new to this. I know that Cindy had a lot of relationships with a lot of nonprofits that I plan to keep up on.
Sure.
But yeah.
Awesome. And I think one thing that I'm really excited about is that I think you're going to bring like a really fresh perspective.
Yeah.
You're young.
Yeah.
That's great. I like that. And I think you're going to come with so many new ideas and definitely the high energy and the motivation. Like, I want to take this and make it great. Something
exactly.
amazing.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be awesome. So I guess to just tie it all up, do you have any big announcements from Community Cancer Services? Any event? Oh, you do? Okay,
Yes.
do tell.
July 7th, we are doing a fundraiser. It's Cindy's retirement fundraiser.
Okay.
So Cindy is who I replaced. She just retired in April. And so, yeah, we're going to be celebrating her July 7th at Matchwood at 6 o'clock.
Okay, awesome. Well, that's good to know. And we're going to miss her too. I know she
Yeah.
told us that. I think she was retiring to Portugal, maybe?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I was like, I'm a little jealous. That's kind of
She
cool.
showed me the pictures of the house that they bought. And I'm
Yeah.
like, don't show me that. I will go with you.
Do you have any volunteer opportunities available right now?
We do. I mean, we are really needing people to volunteer to drive our clients to their appointments. A lot of our clients don't have the family here to help them drive, and due to their treatment, they can't drive themselves. So we're really needing volunteers to do that for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Kailee. Well, man, it was so good having you
Yeah.
here and just getting to talk to you a little bit more.
Me too.
And any way the community can kind of support you, we just want to all rally around
Yeah.
you and
Thank you.
see Community Cancer Services really shine.
Yeah.
So if people, have this need, then they'll obviously get in contact with you.
Yeah.
They can go on your website. I think it's communitycancerservices.org.
.com.
.com.
Yeah.
Okay. And they can call you, get in touch with you. And as far as volunteer opportunities, I know that you guys have been active on, Volunteer Connect.
Yep.
And so people can look online for drivers. And looking forward to the event and obviously having you guys at the Idaho Golf Classic.
Yeah,
That's
I
going
know,
to be
I'm
a lot of
excited.
fun. It's a blast. I did it last year for like the first time ever.
you?
And I was like, this is like a slight like holiday
Yeah,
sort of.
yeah.
It's just so much fun. So we're
Yeah,
going to
I'm
enjoy
excited.
that. But we look forward to, maybe meeting with you again in the
Yeah.
future and seeing how things have
Yeah,
progressed. But,
absolutely.
yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
And we look forward to seeing you all next time, and we hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for listening to today's episode. For more information, you can go to crecidaho.com. Please like, share, and subscribe. We will see you again soon.